Hey everybody, it's me, Shaw360, and I'm here with a package. This package is a package I ordered in December of 2023, and I literally just picked it up at the post office. I'm outside the post office opening this up. So let me tell you a little bit about this. As you can see from the title, this is Solid Perfume from the Shiny Foundation. I've never ordered anything from the Shiny Foundation before, but I love perfume. I really, really do. And I knew Junghyun loved perfume, and when I saw that they were offering Solid Perfume, I said, okay, I'm gonna get that. That's gonna be my birthday present to myself. And you heard me correct. I ordered it in December of 2023, and I literally just picked it up today, March the 7th, because a few things went wrong. Just maybe a couple. The first things first, it was a real hurdle to try to get the sign up and the ordering process through on the Shiny Foundation, because the website is entirely in Korean. There's a lot of process, and that was difficult. Also, you couldn't pay it straight up PayPal the way you normally would, where like you accept the order, the shipping, and then it takes you to PayPal and you pay it. You have to do a bank draft, so you have to wait for them to send you an invoice for you to pay, which was a little bit different than what I'm used to when I'm buying stuff from Korea. And then lastly, the biggest problem I had was I ordered this and they sent me a shipping number or tracking number, and the tracking number never worked. Like from the very first day I got the tracking number to today, tracking number never worked. So last night I sent an email to Shiny Foundation just saying, hey, did you ever ship my package? This is the tracking number. I got an email back from them saying, here is the tracking number, sorry, and it was delivered but rejected because there was nobody there to get it. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? An entirely new tracking number. The first tracking number they gave me started with the letter E. This tracking number started with the letter C, ended with the letters KR. And when I tell you, I was so upset, not necessarily upset at Shiny Foundation, because I understand navigating international postage, if you don't do it very often, it is very hard to do. And I don't think it was an intentional mistake, but I mean, it was just like, how would I have known? It is an entirely different tracking number. Like everything about it is different. How would I have known? Because when you type in the tracking number they gave me, I tried on international websites. I tried through Down, which is where they said the tracking number came from, because they literally give you a link to a tracking site. I tried just Google searching the number. Like I did everything I could to try to find this number. Didn't find it. And then, like I said, when they answered the question to me, I finally get the number. So it says that it was scheduled for delivery and then sent back to the post office because there was no one there to get it, which I'm like, okay, that's surprising, but whatever. I take the new tracking number, I search it on the post office website. I find out that they had attempted to deliver this perfume to me February the 9th of 2024. And they were supposed to leave a notice. I never got a notice. But that it was scheduled to be sent back to Korea on March the 10th. Today, like I said at the beginning, is March the 7th, which means that I almost missed this. Like today, tomorrow, and Saturday would have been the last days for me to possibly pick this up. It would have been gone over the weekend. So I'm just letting you know now, if you are planning to buy anything from Shiny Foundation, if they send you a tracking number that starts with an E and doesn't end with any letters, maybe follow up with them after a couple of weeks and ask them, do you have a different tracking number? Because it would have saved me a lot of grief. I would have been at the post office a month ago if I had known that that's what happened. I literally had no clue. But this is the Solid Perfume I got. It is At the Heaven in the Garden. There's two Solid Perfumes here. This is a Solid Perfume kit, so it's not just the one, it's two. I picked the Solid Perfume because honestly, it seemed like the best idea for international shipping. So there's a lot of stuff that I would love to have from Korea, but I know that not everything I want is safe. I remember when I ordered these shiny snow globes, I'm like, I'm really taking a chance here because it's got liquid, it's got glass, it could break. So the Solid Perfume to me seemed like a really good idea because it's solid. So it's probably not going to leak. There's probably not going to be glass to break. the most that could happen is if it's an oil-based solid perfume, it might melt. And I'm like, it's the winter time, it's December. I don't think it's gonna melt because, yeah, most places are cold. In between here in Korea, most places are cold. So yeah, this is the 1988. This is In the Garden. And taking it out of its little lipstick tube, this is what it looks like. And pulling the top off, this is what it looks like inside. So it's almost like a cream blush or a chapstick. It's very similar to that. This is very floral. All I smell is flowers. I mean, it's called In the Garden, but literally all I smell is flowers. But that's okay. It's a very clean scent. Like, literally all I smell is flowers and glue. But my skin is very dry, so don't... I rub some on my skin, but my skin is super dry. It's the same thing. It smells like a glue stick and flowers to me. That's not bad. It's just not a very strong scent, number one, and there's not a lot of notes to it. I will say that. And then on the very top of the packaging, right there, it says Morning Dew on Rose Petals. Yeah, I can see that. So that works for me. Okay, this next one is the 1990 At the Heaven, which... And then on the top it says, An Ode to Heavenly Memories. That's what it says there. So let's open this one up. I can't imagine what that means. I don't know what this is. This one had a little bit of a, I won't say crust, but it wasn't as smooth on the top as the other one was. But it's very, again, this is a very mild scent. Almost a unisex scent, honestly. It smells like lotion to me. I don't know, I don't have anything else I can compare it to. No, I take that back. It doesn't smell like lotion. This smells like a men's cologne, but like a men's really faint cologne scent. Yeah, it's got like a little bit of maybe patchouli in it. Yeah, I would say there's like a little bit of patchouli. It's very clean, but if you are into like really sugary, girly scents, this is not what you want. This is very much something that I could see if you're into unisex, gender fluid, or if you are a lady who likes a stronger, kind of more masculine, herbaceous scent, then this is it. But yeah, it smells like a really good lotion, like a really expensive lotion, like a Crabtree and Evelyn or something. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. I think putting them together will be cool. They didn't really rub off on each other. But yeah, these aren't very strong at all, and I wasn't expecting like the world from these. I was fine just having them. They say shiny foundation on the side. I was fine just having them. I was just really frustrated because, you know, I've always wanted to buy something from Shiny Foundation. I've always wanted to support Shiny Foundation, but a lot of the stuff that they do, you can either like give them money or they've had the auctions, and they've auctioned off member clothing. They've auctioned off items that belong to Jonghyun in life, and they've always been out of my price point. They've never been anything that I felt like I could afford, and definitely if I was buying Jonghyun's clothes, it was never going to be something I could wear. So I had not known how I could support them in a way that felt meaningful to me, and this feels meaningful to me because this tracks with my personal interest. I love perfume and cologne. Like, honestly, if I wasn't on here talking about K-pop, I could literally do a whole channel just talking about perfume because I love perfume. Like, it is key. So yeah, I'm really glad I got that. I'm really glad I got it at the last minute because I was like, wow, I almost missed this. It almost went back to Korea, and that would have been so sad because I would have never reordered it. I wouldn't have asked for a refund, but I would not have ever reordered it. So hopefully if you decide that you want to buy something from Shiny Foundation, you can learn from my experience, and you know, hopefully you'll be a bit more successful. But yeah, that's what happened, and this is officially the last K-pop related thing that I plan on ever buying. Things might change in the future, who knows, but right now I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and side note, my last video, apparently Onu fans are really mad at me. They're like, how dare you question his health? How dare you question what he does in his absence? Onu's gonna come back to the industry, all this kind of stuff. And literally one person's like, you don't like Onu because you're not Onu, because he's not your bias. Were you ever a Shawwal? And to that, all I have to say is this. In this video, I'm buying a piece of niche merchandise from the Shiny Foundation. So I think, yes, I am a Shawwal. I have literal years, like probably on YouTube, close to a decade's worth of videos of me talking about Shiny. I did a video the day Jonghyun passed. I did reviews of Shiny albums for many years. I've done a giveaway for Shiny albums in the past. I have multiple Shiny merchandise album collection items. And one last thing is, I think that we need to be realistic here. And I say that with the utmost respect for every single person I'm talking about, whether you be a fan, whether you are Onu himself, or anybody else. I understand a fan's desire to protect their faith, their bias, the person they love the most. I totally understand that. I understand not wanting to hear people say anything negative about them or that seems negative. I understand wanting to be defensive, especially when you feel like the person that you're talking about has been wronged by the industry, or they've not been given a fair shot, or maybe you feel like you're talking to an outsider and that person just doesn't know enough about the subject to really be able to give a cogent response to the situation. But we need to always, number one, fucking listen, because I talked for more than just 2 seconds. I talked for a while, and I said Onu was unhealthy. We could tell he was unhealthy when he did the live with Shiny for the hard comeback. But, you know, if he could just leave us a word, that'd be great. Say something, do something. But I wasn't expecting him to return to idle activities. I even said in my video, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to leave the industry after everything he's gone through. But that's neither here nor there. But also, it's not that far from being, you should not talk bad about my idol because he's going through something right now, and my idol did not commit said crime. Because, trust me, those fans are the same. I'm not accusing Onu of committing a crime, by the way, so, like, don't run with that narrative, but, like, don't think for a second that that same kind of, you said something negative about my bias, therefore I'm on the defensive rationale was not something that Sungri fans were operating with before everything went to shit. Don't think those aren't the same fans that are still defending Sungri to this day. Don't think those are the same fans that are still defending Homeboy from JYJ, Yuchen. And I don't ever want to be that kind of fan. I've always said, you know, I am a 360 fan, meaning that my fandom runs in a complete circle. I started not knowing who you were, learned more about you, started to really love you, and there will come a time where if you do something that is wrong, I will revert back to the time when I did not know you. So I say all that to say, I know that the people that are commenting on my video don't watch my channel. I can tell by the way that they talk, I can tell by their tone, I can tell by their avatars, because these are people I've never seen before. And also YouTube has this thing where you can like click on an avatar to see if they've ever left a message for you. I know these are people that don't know me. I know that there are people that don't know me. But it is unfortunate that because they're people that don't know me, they're one, making assumptions about who I am. Number two, they don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about because, again, they have no history for me. And three, be careful because you are assuming a lot, even in your defense of Onu. Not that you need to defend him from me because, again, I'm not mad at Onu. But you're assuming a lot in your defense without really knowing what the deal is. None of us do. Let's be very clear about that. None of us know what is happening. That was the frustration that I voiced, is that none of us know what the fuck is going on. We don't know what the mysterious illness is. We don't know if he's getting better or getting worse. We have no clue what kind of treatment he's seeking. We see him in public doing the yoga stuff, but that has really been it. It has been dead silence for a long time. And, you know, I wrote a reply to somebody on that video saying this. I said, you know, celebrities trade emotion for finance. And I was like, I hope that the person I'm writing this to will understand what I'm saying. But yeah, celebrities trade emotion for finance. They get you invested in who they are as people. They make you feel an obligation to support them in their endeavors because they have developed this parasocial relationship. And this is not a one-sided parasocial relationship. Yes, some of us might be in love with them one-sided, but in terms of like them not feeding the beast, they absolutely feed the beast. Whether it's through interviews or social media, they feed the beast. And because they feed the beast and they've used that parasocial relationship to give them money, to help them buy homes, cars, support their family, support their own lifestyle, because they've done that, it's not unreasonable for fans to say, give me a word. And I don't expect Onu to get on live and be like, this is my entire medical history and this is what my doctor has said. I don't expect that. I even wrote, it would be nice to have a hello or a goodbye. Either of those, people would be super excited. But we're not getting anything. And in a way, it kind of is sad because we give a lot to idols. I mean, those same people who are super defensive, I don't even think they realize how much they're giving to idols. These people are on the top of their mind. They keep up with every shred of activity they could possibly get out of this person. They're spending their free time writing treatises on other people's videos because I guess they're not going to make their own video and tell their opinion. And those people would love to hear, hey, the sun is out. Hey, it's raining today. Snow. They would like to hear anything just to assure them, like, one, you're still living. Two, you know, maybe you're in a better headspace now than you've been. Maybe things are looking up for you. Or if they're not looking up for you and you really need to withdraw, just say, you know, goodbye. I'm sorry that I can't come back, or, you know, I don't feel like I can come back, or just saying, you know what, I'm done. You could say that. You could literally type, I'm done, and that's it. But people are allowed to expect to hear something from celebrities because, again, they're people. They're people, and you have to look at that all the way around as well. You know, people are like, SM did Onu really wrong by overscheduling him and making him exhausted, and they shouldn't have done that. You're right, because Onu is a person and people burn out. Not everybody can do the stuff that Key does, where he's working all the time and seems to live for working. Everyone runs at a different speed. Everyone has a different energy level. We all have different health concerns and health situations and statuses. So we can't all do the same thing. But in addition to all of us kind of being different, all of us are human beings. And because we're all human beings, there's no one I'm putting on a higher pedestal than me. It's not happening. I'm just as human as you are. You are just as human as me. You may have different talents than me. You may be more attractive than me. You may be a better dancer, singer, whatever than me. But I'm as much a person as you are. If both of us come down sick, we both are going to need medicine. If both of us come down to needing a blood transfusion, we both need blood. We both are occupying the same earth. So this whole idea that because you have status in a group that you are beyond reproach, you are beyond question, you are beyond anything that is anything less than praise, I don't believe in that bullshit. I seriously don't. And so I just want to make sure that I address that, because that pissed me off. It pissed me off in a way that I almost felt like I almost wanted to delete that video, but then I remembered I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. And also, these people are never going to check me in real life. They're going to say what they want to in my comment section. They're going to get a bunch of people who feel like them clicking upvote, and their pussy asses aren't going to say anything in the comment section, but they're never going to come see me. And if you're really serious about coming and seeing me, you need to email me. I have my email address on my YouTube page. I literally do. Come see me. Book your flight. Get in the car. Drive. Come see me. You're not gonna do it because you're pussy. I shouldn't say pussy. You're balls. You're balls. You're fucking hanging there useless as shit. So that's all I had to say. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.